It's Shuichi.
Who would I become if it was Shuichi? Who would be the next main character?
It is a 53% chance it might be Shuichi.
No, it's not.
We just become Gonta.
I don't think it was Gunta. Dude, I don't know. They all kind of have like a. I just don't see any of them doing it. So it's none of them. It's whoever they brought back from the dead.
Yeah. Poor Tenko and Angie just died because Ryotaro was resummoned.
Or it's like a situation to where Angie killed herself and they had a plan going of her killing Tenko. I don't know. I don't know. Dude, this game is all whack, dude. It's a wacky game, man.
Yeah, I could see that she was all like, "Oh, for the betterment of everything."
Yeah,
and so she kills herself to set off like, "Oh, I was doing it for everybody else."
For Atua got tired of my shit.
I mean, it better not be where she killed herself because I'll call out on that bullshit.
What chapter did Sakura kill herself? That was like one of the last ones, yeah.
Yeah, that was the last trial because then we had to do the quote unquote retrial because we were deemed the killer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, that was the fourth trial. No, that was the third or fourth because the last trial was fake Junko. Fake Junko. That was the last trial.
Yeah.
So I think that was chapter 4. Because I think chapter 5 mixed in like everything or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the last chapter is always everything. That's like a Danganronpa thing.
I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Robot Guy, to be honest.
Robot, yeah.
I kind of leaning towards him, mainly because I don't really have much to go off of. It's only just because he has the lights built into his eyes. Mm-hmm. So it's like that's kind of like my only explanation of like how does anyone see down there.
I like it. I rolled. You got a 93% chance it could be.
Jeez.
Still not 100%, but
yeah, no,
it's more likely than us.
It's not even, and if it's not him, I just want to say that it's probably like like he's involved. Because if these guys are like an occult pack, they're not going to rat on each other if they're the killer. I think that's how far it would go. Is like, oh, I'm not going to rat. I'll die for this cause or something like that. Like, I don't care if I die about it. Mm-hmm. So I just think they're crazy enough to go along with it. So if it's not Kibo, then I just think it's someone that I think he knows who did it, but he's kind of like, oh, they're with our pack, and Atua says so, kind of thing.
I get you.
Either we're gonna find out. Let me see if Tiffany's in bed. I haven't seen her for a while. She might be dead.
Yeah, don't say that.
Tiffany dead? Have a nice rest in peace.
Guess I gotta fix my curtain. Don't need everybody seeing my garbage.
The other thing I wish they did in these trials was like, it would be like, if they blame someone, like for example, they blame someone in the beginning,
mm-hmm.
and then obviously they clear them, like, oh, okay, well, it can't be them because of this. All right, so we cleared this part. I wish they would still be the killer sometimes. Like, maybe they'd back around and be like, wait a minute, you could be the killer, and then it kind of goes back around to saying, because, like, if they blame, like, for example, if they blame Kibo first, or if they blame anyone first, you just know they're not the killer. You're like, oh, okay, they're not it. That's good. I wish they would backtrack and go back around to people and be like,
I feel like they have done that before, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. I've been trying to think if they did. I just kind of wish they would, like, backtrack a little bit. Because it's like, to me, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of mystery where I don't even know who fucking did it, but it's just like, if they blame someone first, you're just like, oh, well, they're not it. Okay. Kind of like what they did with Shuichi, how they made him seem like he was the killer at first. But you're like, okay, well, this is halftime, so I don't think it's going to be Shuichi now.
Okay, yeah.
But anyways, I'm ready whenever you guys are.
You're ready to rumble.
Yeet him into Mikey's feet.
Okay. Hello, I'm Kiko Stego, and I'm here with Mikey and Russell, as always, for Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. We're about to get into the third class trial this is?
Yep.
For the trial of Tenko and Angie. I did put a new setting on the mic that's supposed to help out, so hopefully I won't cut out like I was last recording session here and there. So sorry.
Great.
I didn't hear you cutting out.
No, it's like something with the recording thing. It's like weird. Like for you guys, it seems like it's fine, but or at least you guys never mentioned anything. But for the recording thing, it was being like kind of once in a while it would just like fade my voice out. But it wasn't like you couldn't tell what I was saying, but it was just kind of like awkward, I guess, to make it. But let's get into it. If my controller would work. There we go. Yes, I would like to continue. Okay, an attempt to resurrect the dead. Angie is killed during the seance to search for answers. Tenko dies. So, yeah, let's begin. I don't have any skills. I'm skillless.
Because I don't even think we still know why this was even a motive in the first place. Like, why is this a motive to bring someone back?
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial.
Well, wasn't Monodom trying to bring them together? Like, oh, you could revive a dead friend. I think that was the motive. He was trying to make them all be friends, and Monica was like, fuck all you.
Yeah, but I feel like that's supposed to be like a killing motive. Because even they said, like, guys, this came from Monokuma. This is a killing thing. I don't know.
I get you.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone.
No.
Now, smiles, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
They took the training wheels off. I think this is a harder one.
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm going to be much help this time.
Aw.
Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman!
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
Who did it?
Oh, God.
Who killed Angie and Tenko?
She's like, my only friends.
Do not let your emotions
Both by love
influence your
interests.
judgment. There may be two killers.
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
What?
What do you mean?
The
Oh.
transfer student.
Fucking Tamiki.
Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
Yep.
Stop
With a
it!
knife.
Making stuff up!
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
Is it even possible for a revived corpse to be the culprit? Well, in the interest of being thorough, I should clear things up here. Oh god.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased.
Uh-huh.
They came back to life and killed two of our classmates.
I love
So far, everything's
zombies.
true. That's even true.
So, ritual did work?
Yes, it did.
Who was resurrected, I wonder?
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back.
Yes,
That is true.
Rantaro was resurrected. The culprit is the late Rantaro Amami!
Please, stop it!
Sweetie, say something! Why am I the only one allowed to talk? This isn't about believing in reviving the dead. I have to focus on their statements. Where are all those statements correct?
What
Okay.
are the truthful ones? I don't even know what the truthful ones are.
I'm not sure. Necronomicon, Monokuma File 3, forehead injury.
Oh.
Classmates!
Was it probably the fact was it the Necronomicon because it wasn't actually burnt like it was supposed to be?
Maybe.
Who was
So
resurrected?
you'd probably put it there.
Yeah, and the
maybe not.
ritual
Did work, yeah,
It's
maybe.
gonna bring Rantaro back.
Well, I don't know.
That's
Rantaro
true.
was resurrected.
Yeah, he was.
Is the late Rantaro a mommy?
Who's mommy?
Please, stop.
Okay, so it probably is Gonta's.
Gonta.
That's wrong.
Oh yeah, we'll prove it.
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded. According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us, you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times.
If Angie's ritual had succeeded, the book would have been gone.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
Then, going to think Rantaro probably not culprit.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Now hold on a second. I can't let that comment stand.
Okay.
All right.
Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
But it's true. I never lie about motives.
Daddy said so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
Monodum is still alive.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
Mhm.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
Well, yeah, he's dead. He's gonna die.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's dying.
Oh.
Russell, you're losing your red boy.
I mean, I technically killed him, so.
Possible this whole time?
There's no way it's possible.
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us. Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Who? Who did it?
Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this.
Okay.
I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
What? Why?
Don't play dumb with me, creep show. I already know what happened.
Okay. Could you explain in the non-stop debate?
Yeah, really. Okay.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie,
Okay.
and it was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in,
They made it a worm.
Yeah.
and murdered the fuck out of Angie.
Broke in Kokichi's lockpicking, I
Yeah,
suppose.
bye, Kokichi.
Fucking genius!
I mean, whatever helps you sleep at night.
Is Korikyo, I never know how to pronounce his real name. Korikyo really the culprit? Does that story fit the facts of this case? We should think about that from the beginning.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious. But anyone could have taken that katana, you see. So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo. I did not care about some katana. Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in.
Did not break in. Kokichi could break in. If I could
Oh, you
fucking
missed
shoot.
Back to this again.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
And it was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious. But anyone could have taken that katana, you see. So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo. I did not care about some katana. Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the
Next
classroom,
one.
broke in.
Whether Kyo had a
maybe
Hmm.
was it the door to the front
Oh, maybe.
to the art room? Because since the door wasn't, it was still locked, it wasn't broken.
True. Whether Kyo had a key or not, Angie would still let him into her lab. Still would have let him in. No, she wouldn't have. He wasn't in part of the cult.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sumigi, I think, said about they would only let them into the lab with the cult thing. So we probably need Sumigi, yeah. Okay, I think that makes sense.
The culprit used a katana.
I like how you called her on her own bullshit by saying, like, oh yeah, she doesn't know that. Yeah, she doesn't know that.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo. I did not care about some katana. Just admit it, you shit-eating worm! You went to the classroom.
That's wrong! No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. I can't believe you actually got it.
Oh, how clever.
Yeah, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Sumugi, and Himiko.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie. I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, Gonta.
Can we
Well, to believe in power of friendship.
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Sumugi, and Kibo.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
You mean one of those 2 people? Because a robot ain't people, Jack.
Why y'all gotta be asses?
I will let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
Whatevs. The culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Sumugi. Well?
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Hey, stick up for me too.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
And I'm not the culprit either. Jeez.
Oh, we're doing this now?
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
They're going all over the place. They're panicking.
We're all panicking.
Kokichi's lockpicking probably. Because they're probably saying that he can also
Surely
get in
there
there.
must be suspects
Gentlemen,
outside the
not
student
betray
council.
student council.
That's utterly impossible.
For last night?
A dead chick
Not just
can't be the
anyone can open
culprit.
the
Both friends.
Why?
Only
Much
student
better
council
than being
members
out
had
too late
access.
at night.
Kokichi's lockpicking,
Oh,
only
yeah,
council
only
members
student
had
council
access.
members.
Boring lies.
But it's definitely not me.
Is that a robophobic remark?
Shut up.
Yes. Shut up.
There are several suspicious statements, but one is obviously inconsistent. I'll listen carefully, sort the states in my head, and find the answer. Okay, I think it was what Kokichi said.
Yeah, man. Good old Kokichi boy.
A dead
I heard it!
All Kokichi had to do is keep his mouth shut, and then he would know what if I said anything. He just had to talk between them 3.
It wasn't just student council members that could have opened that lab door.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have.
Like, how do we know none of these other people can lockpick? I'm just saying.
Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
Yeah, but I think they have to go by proof, and that's just the proof they have.
I getcha. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Click, click, click. Clack.
There, open sesame.
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
No, you didn't, you little shit.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember. Yeah, I did it. I killed Angie.
There's no way. Don't you dare.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie. The culprit was me, all along.
What?
What's he up to, man?
What did you
He's just
say?
being a little
Is
dick.
this some kind of joke?
Nah, no joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins. And it helped. I feel so much better.
I love him so much, man. He's smart ass.
So Kokichi really is culprit?
No, he's lying. I think. Maybe?
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
No, definitely not a lie. I killed Angie.
Dude, this is the like ultimate reverse psychology ever. I'm gonna have to try this on Among Us sometime.
Then let me ask you, culprit, how did you lock the room?
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense?
Shuichi's
the
like
door by picking it?
like had it with. He's like, no, that doesn't make sense.
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room. They used a different method.
What different method?
Suichi's a smart boy. He already figured that out. Did you guys?
What?
How the culprit locked the room, and he didn't pick it, obviously.
It had to be something with the katana because the gold
They're,
dust,
yeah,
right?
they're built different.
They're just built different. Okay.
Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was.
Okay, that would be the back door.
That's it.
I knew my own answer. I knew my own question, guys.
That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
The culprit used a certain tool.
The tool the culprit used to lock the sliding door from the outside was... Oh. This fucking thing.
It was the katana, wasn't it?
What's it go? White... Yellow... Red?
Some funky beats.
This makes my brain hurt. I think that's the katana right there.
Yeah, don't you just need to reveal that? There you go. Monokuma. They used Monokuma.
Actually, that's
They just think.
that's a thing too. It's a hidden Monokuma.
They just want to click on the.
Yeah, if you go to the.
Yeah, they put the hidden Monokumas in the trials this time too.
The gold leaf katana that was stabbed into Kaede's effigy. The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
Titty blade was used for something.
So the gold leaf was on the sliding lock because...
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it. The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
That evidence rings a bell. Specifically, a school bell.
Huh? Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
Ooh, the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it. So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right? But wait, how did they move it with a katana?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what?
Inside Angie's lab.
That's probably why they had them strung up.
Oh, he's built different.
Area itself.
Yes, Mikey, he's built different.
It was an odd setup after all. The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigy's hung upside down.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
A different purpose. What could that have been?
You know, Shuichi always sounds like he has a stuffy nose.
Okay.
It just sounds like he's congested all the time when he's talking.
Kinda. The culprit somehow used the setup to lock the room. In that case, I need to know the reason behind every step of that setup. If I do that, the way the culprit locked the room should be clear. Oh, we got our taxi already. I get to run over hookers. How do I taxi? Okay. It increases the mileage.
Yeah. Owen. It's Owen. Leoyan.
Oop, I missed some letters.
What turd? What turned the handle of the sliding lock?
No shit, Sherlock.
Oh, I get it, because lock, Sherlock. Got it.
Unintentional.
What turned the handle of the sliding lock?
Okay.
My ass.
Thinking time. Katana. Run over the correct hooker.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking hooker. Moving along. Picture at Liberty playing Project Zomboid. Let's go. E question mark?
E?
Is Gonta speaking right now?
Why are we driving through Bowser's castle? Like, geez, the lava. Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
What was done to make the katana turn the lock? I would say it wasn't turned, it was more of pushed, but yeah, let's...
Jesus, take the wheel.
Okay.
Okay. Sliding lock was it was stabbed into the effigy, yeah.
Yeah.
Boop. Hello, ladies.
Hello, ladies. I am a high school boy. You ready to go to jail?
I'm a high school boy.
What?
High school boy driving an illegal mine taxi, picking up hookers.
I guess this is what happens in every teenage boy's mind.
Apparently. Were you guys not teenage boys at one point?
No, I wasn't. I skipped that.
Went straight to 30.
Yeah, Mikey got the DLC early.
I paid to win.
Woo. Sir? Stop bogarting my letters, ho.
That's the effigy. How was
Effigy.
the effigy manipulated to make the katana affect the lock? Apparently hung up. Were you not there? Did you not see the crime scene? I saw it.
Spinning it.
Oh yeah, spinning it.
Boop. Hello, lady. Okay, they spun it.
This
So.
is still like a stretch. This is like a stretch.
Well, if you like turn it around so it's spinning, you leave the door, it might clack it. Which is still a reach, but I could see it happening.
This is like a reach, dude. It's like so much like you'd have to be extremely lucky to like have that turn, get out the door, and have it lock.